Hello, you wonderful, beautiful people of the world. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney, also known as Yogi Court. What's up? Today's video, we're going to be flowing and moving and focusing on the health of the spine. Within this sequence, we're going to be doing quite a lot of ripple type of movements. So I really want you to embody the image and the animal of a snake and the element of water. Really allow yourself to feel within that spine here. And if you struggle with any upper or lower back problems, just be careful here. But it's also going to bring some really, really nice blood and some fluid within these parts. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Today, we are going to begin in Savasana. So you can come lie down all the way to your mat or to your space. And just get nice and comfortable here. We're just going to take a couple of breaths together just to settle into the space, into this time now with yourself and your body. Let's draw the left hand on the heart or the chest and the right hand on the belly or the stomach. Just notice your breath. Just feeling it move in and out through your body against your hands. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath into the nose for 3 counts. And we're going to exhale out through the nose for 3 counts. So let's just take an inhale breath to prepare. And exhale breath. We inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, biggest breath in. And slowest breath out. Nice. You'll slowly take your hands behind your head, stretch them long, zip your legs together. You give yourself a big full body stretch. Just open, waking up from a really big nap, maybe igniting a yawn in the mouth. So nice. You're going to draw your left knee in towards your chest as you bend into that left knee. Rotate that left ankle. Rotate it the other way. We'll move into a supine twist. You're going to place the right hand onto that left knee. The left hand will go out to the side of the ground next to you in line with the shoulder here. And then you're keeping the shoulders completely on the mat here and just working with whatever mobility there is in that lower back and that middle back. You're going to draw that left knee to the right as you twist it, keeping the left shoulder onto the mat. And maybe you're looking and gazing towards the left here as you really just try to soften. Just breathing into that lower back. Maybe this also expands within your glute space or not. Really just soften into the body. And just breathe into this for 3. For 2. And for 1, we'll slowly draw that left leg back. You're going to place the left hand onto the outer part of your ankle or your calf. You just open up to a half happy baby, just feeling within your hip space here, within that hip flexor. Just for a moment. And then let's slowly guide that left leg back to the center of the body. And straighten out. Just hold for a moment in Savasana, 1 breath here. Notice that left side. Slowly bend into the right leg. Draw it in towards the chest as you interlace the 10 fingers around the shin. Rotate into the right ankle. Rotate it the other way. Release the right ankle. You'll draw the left hand onto your right knee. The right hand will go out to the side onto the ground in line with that the shoulders here. And you really want to keep that right shoulder to the mat and both shoulders to the mat, really. And then we're going to twist that right leg to the left now this time. Maybe you're closing the eyes and looking towards the left. Just breathing into that mobility within the spine here. Maybe some cricks and crackles has happened as well. To be honest, I love that. Really pretends like you're sort of like a glow stick and you're just opening up and releasing all of that stuck energy as well here. Really just breathe into the side. Maybe it also goes into the glute space. Just notice. For 3, for 2, and for 1. You'll slowly guide that leg back to the center of the body. And then you're going to place the right foot outside the right outer calf or ankle. Just feeling that. So you keep that left hip pinning on the mat nice and heavy. Just feel that half happy baby within this right hip flexor. Nice deep breaths here. And then you'll slowly guide that right leg back as you straighten out the legs. Take your hands behind you. Full body stretch. Open up. Open up. Juicy, juicy. Draw your knees towards your chest. Place the hands into the kneecaps. We're going to create some roly-polies to come all the way up now. Rolling on the base of the spine, coming up. Rolling down and up. One more time. And then this time you're going to place the feet down and then sort of come into like a halfway lift with the spine here. Nice straight spine, hands forward. If you want a little bit more out of the shape, you're going to lift the legs up to boat pose as you flex your feet. And then pretend like there's a rope pulling up towards your chest and the spine is nice and straight here. And open up, breathe. For 3, 2, 1, cross the legs, melt over to a tabletop position. Maybe you need to move yourself into the middle of the space once more. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. The knees are probably about 2 fist width distance apart here. And then you're spreading the fingers nice and wide. I'm going to move into that spine here. Let's inhale, drop the belly gaze forward, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, round into your back. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, we drop the belly gaze forward. Take your heart, shine it forward. Exhale, round into the back. Tuck the chin. 3 more in your own time, at your own pace. Maybe adding a little bit of a shoulder roll. Maybe allowing yourself to twist side to side within the spine. Just allow the body to do whatever it wants to do here. Maybe you want to close into the eyes here so you feel this rather than think about it. Do 1 more. Allow the breath to be long and allow it to guide you. And then you'll slowly draw it back to center. You'll walk your hands back towards your knees as you come into a very gentle forward fold. The legs are super, super bent as you relax your neck. And then maybe the upper thighs are really supporting into that upper body as well here, within that rib cage. And then shake your head from left to right as a no action. Up and down as a yes action. And then release the neck. Just allow yourself to hang. Maybe you also feel this within the backs of the legs, within the hamstrings. Really just look to the back of your space. Just soften for a moment. Then you're going to grab opposite hands to opposite elbows to ragdoll. And we're going to create some circular rotations. So you're going to inhale, come up onto the left-hand side. As you open up the body, keep the form where the crown of the head is, creating the circular rotation. As you keep the knees bent, exhale down onto that other side, into that right side. You inhale on the left side. keeping the forearms where the crown of the head is, really opening up the body, keeping the sense of openness here as you feel this in the lower back. And let's do one more time in this direction. Really expanding and softening. Then once you come to the bottom, you'll rotate the other direction. Inhale, right side, open up, keep the knees bent. Exhale, left side. Then feel this into the side body, into the lower back, so the whole connective tissue here. Just moving into that spine, pretending like you're water or a snake. And we'll come all the way down to a forward fold. Relaxing into the neck, softening. And we're creating a cat and cow. Absolutely last, this is your cat spine. When you come up to the top, you're going to keep your knees bent as you start arching that spine for the cow spine, rolling all the way down. And inhaling, coming up. And exhaling, coming down. Really embodying this sense of water here within this movement. You're going to keep on going for about 3 more here. Really feel that fluidity within the spine and the openness. Reminder, any intuitive movement is welcome, highly suggested. Feel into your body. Don't think about how it looks. Think about how it feels. Feel how it feels. One more time. We meet in a forward fold. And then just soften completely. You're slowly going to walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. The hands are shoulder distance apart. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your hips are up towards the sky. And then you're already spreading your fingers wide. As you don't have the spine forward, you want to send your hips up and really take the spine to the back of the legs here within the tops of the thighs. Then keep the knees nice and bent. Okay, we're going to step the downward dog a little bit further away. And create some beautiful spinal waves. I love these. So great for the spine here. So you're going to inhale, come up onto the toes, raise the heels. Start to curl the spine, shift it forward as you come to a high plank just for a moment. Hips lower. Inhale, hanging cobra. Bend your knees, hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. You're going to keep on going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, open up, upward facing dog. Bend your knees. Exhale, hips up. Twice more. Feel this movement rather than think about it. And then when you get to your upward dog, really open up your shoulders. Draw them away from your ears. Bend your knees, hips back. One more time. So nice. Taking the hips up to the sky for moments. As you bend the knees, open them nice and wide. Child's pose. You're going to lie all the way down. The hips are going to go back to your heels. You're going to soften into this. Really relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, allow the knees to be wide to the mat. Really try to send your hips back to your heels and just soften. Relax the face. Relax the jaw. Just feel that movement in your body. Maybe a slight heat has started to be created here. Take one more nice long breath here. And then you're slowly going to press into your fingertips as you walk up towards your knees. You're going to draw your knees together now, not necessarily touching, but about 2 fists width distance apart here. You want to keep your hips above your knees as you start to walk your hands forward. Puppy's pose, you're going to send your chest all the way down, breathing into that upper back and upper spine, the cervical spine here, even going a little bit into that thoracic spine as well. And breathing into the shoulders and the armpit space, connecting within that, all of that connective tissue within that side body, and then also within that lymph in those armpits. Allowing your belly to breathe here as it allows space for your internal organs. And you'll slowly bend into your elbows as you come lie down onto your stomach, Sphinx pose. Just for a moment, the shoulders are in line with your elbows here, nice 90-degree with the feet, not with the feet, with the arms, the legs are together. Deep breath in. And exhale, we soften. Hands will come forward onto the fingertips. We're going to inhale, ripple up, high cobra. Exhale, soften down, putting some weight into the fingertips here. Inhale, ripple up. Exhale, we're going to roll the shoulders down. Juicy. Inhale, one more time. And exhale to roll and to soften and release. Extend your arms out to the side in line with your shoulders. Bend into your right leg. You're going to keep your shoulders where they are and the hands where they are. All you're going to do is twist that right leg to the left. And then you're going to come lying onto the left ear. And maybe you come onto the fingertips of that right hand. Just noticing this, staying for about 5 to 7 breaths here. Just feeling into this twisting of the spine. You can place this foot wherever it feels comfortable. Don't force yourself to go to a place of discomfort. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, we draw that right leg back. One ripple within the spine. Inhale, open up nice and wide. Remember, exhale, fold and soften. Hands will open up to that T. Keep the hands and the shoulders where they are. Bend into that left leg. Left leg now twist to the right. As you lie on the right ear, opening up that right shoulder. Maybe come onto the fingertips of that left hand now. Just feeling this, noticing that twist within the spine, within that digestive system. Maybe some cricks and crackles have also happened within the spine here, or maybe not. Maybe this feels super juicy, or maybe it's actually quite sore. Allow the foot to be nice and close to the body if this is a little too intense here. Nice long breaths. Deep breath in. And then we exhale, draw that left leg back to the center of the body. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push off from your hands, push into the hands here. Open up the back just for a moment. As you bend into the knees, walk your hands all the way back towards the knees as you sit onto your shins. Just hold for a moment, notice that within the spine. Okay. Inhale, high mountain. Just take the arms up to the sky, not a high mountain, but we'll interlace the 10 fingers as the palms come up to the sky. Deep breath in. And exhale, round into your back as you push your palms forward. Inhale, open and expand the spine, cow pose. Exhale, cat, as you round into the back, cross your arms. Inhale, arms lift all the way up. Interlace the 10 fingers. Palms facing up. Inhale. And exhale, round into the back. Inhale, open and expand the body. And exhale, round into the back. So nice. Inhale, open up the arms as you draw them behind you. You're going to interlace them as you draw your fingers down. Open up your chest, open up your shoulders, arch your back slightly here. We soften and release. As you fold your head down, the hands are going to come on next to the body here into rabbit pose. And if the head is a little bit far away from the ground or the hips tend to lift, remind you that you can place a pillow either underneath your forehead or underneath your hips. That's also perfectly fine. So nice, everyone. Slowly press into the ground. Just sit onto the knees for a moment here. Close the eyes. Just notice how that feels. Notice your heart rate, your breath, and that energy, prana, chi, flowing through the body right now. And thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. I really hope that you enjoyed, and there's some beautiful fluidity within the body and within the spine. Until next time, from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much, beautiful people.